Infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Om Oracle Tarot, and this is the Capricorn's mid-month soul path check-in for September 2022 to the end of September. Now, I have to say that these are general readings and may not resonate with everyone. If they don't, that's all right. There's plenty of other great YouTube tarot readers that you can check out. I also want to remind everybody to check your other placements, as it can help give you a broader picture of what may be going on. And if you would like to get in contact with me, you can do so in the comments of the video below. You can also get in contact with me at the Om Oracle Tarot Instagram page, of which there's only one. And the link for that is below in the description of this video. And if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I also want to send a big heartfelt gratitude and thank you to all those who have liked, shared, subscribed, and donated. It really does mean a lot. And again, thank you so much. All right, without any further ado, please give us a message for what is on Capricorn's soul path for the mid-month of September to the end of September 2022. 3 cards, please. I only take uprights and I only take jumpers from the deck. All right. So we have here the 7 of Wands. And here we have the Dreamer card, the Dream card. And in this Pamela Coleman Smith Centennial edition of the Rider-Waite Smith deck, they added some extra cards of Pamela Coleman Smith's artwork, and I chose to keep 2 of them in the deck as somewhat of oracle cards, and as I feel they are important to the reading. So we have this Dreamer card, and then we have the Devil. And this is all kind of riding on this 9 of Swords energy here on the bottom. So with the 7 of Wands here, you are definitely in a protective stance at this time. But you are persevering, even though the universe is kind of poking and prodding you at this time. You're persevering, ready or not. Here you come. And as you see, this person here is not actually ready for this, what would appear to be somewhat of a battle. They definitely have the higher ground, but they're not actually prepared. As you see, they have on 2 different shoes here. They don't have their belt on. Do they have pants on? Don't they? I don't know. It doesn't look like it. So this is somebody who is not ready. They just popped up out of bed, threw whatever shoe they could find on, not matching, not even fully dressed, and are defending themselves from this poke and prod of the universe, persevering through this energy here. Then we have this Dreamer card. As you can see, if I can hold it up here. Come on. This person is asleep by a river, and these spirit entities, ancestors, divine guides are coming in to this person's dreams to give them messages on how to maneuver through this poke and prod, and messages on how to successfully move forward and to move forward through this devil energy here. So there is definitely some shadow aspect that needs some attention here. This is also speaking of fear, or this level of restriction. Somehow you feel restricted by the universe here, or trapped. This can also speak of being bound by attachments, and I feel like there is an element of that. This can also speak of unhealthy relationships. I'm not really getting that, but there could be an element to this shadow that needs to be sifted through of past pains here. And this is all writing on this Nine of Swords energy. So you are having some restless sleeps. So this is can be seen as bad, but this is also helping you receive these messages as our dream awareness becomes very clear when we are sleeping lightly. So even though this energy of this poke and prod is giving you some anxiety and some restless, sleepless nights, it is facilitating the energy for these spirits to be able to come in and clearly communicate to you. Because there is some fear here, as we have this fear. So there is a fear that you may not survive this poke and prod, or this poke and prod is going to do you in on some level. And the Spirit is coming in to tell you that that is not actually the case. So let's get a little bit more. This is the Scrying Eye Oracle deck. We'll take the top split and get 3 from the top split, and then we'll do the same with the bottom split. All right. Please give us a message. Please give us 3 cards and a message for what is on Capricorn's soul path for the mid-month of September to the end of September. 3 cards, please. So we have vibrational illumination, and we have the unmasking. 1 more card, please. We have the Castle. And at the bottom, we have the Star Baba. All right. So here we have vibrational illumination here. So this is an energy, and this is part of the messages that are coming in. Is that you are, in fact, even though this doesn't appear like it, you're in harmony with your destiny. Even though this is a hard period, this is part of the universal flow of things, and that this is a temporary energy here. And in a sense, sifting through these shadows will allow you to see the past in a fresh way, as though you're sitting up on a ridge looking down at a valley you just came out of. And this will help you integrate these past traumas and enable you to see the past upheavals as important in guiding you to your present state. And this will really allow you to feel proud of yourself, even though this is it's never pleasant to be poked and prodded by the universe, but you are persevering, and you're going to find that you will overcome. And this will bring about this proud feeling within yourself. This is a time that the Spirit is really asking you to love yourself, really love on yourself, nurture yourself at this time. And this really speaks of embodying that phrase of being loving awareness through the pain and the poke and the prod. Remain loving awareness. And here we have the unmasking here. So this is there's an unveiling. The veil is being lifted for you as you get into these shadows, to really be able to see one's true nature. But you're starting to realize the truth of the matter here. And the Spirit here is extending a hand to you to help you. And you have been going through this scary time with some of these energies here. But what was once scary, you're actually seeing that it was helping you to guide you and redirect you onto your correct path. And that what appeared as a foe is actually a friend in this energy. This is changing your perception and revealing this truth to you. And here we have the castle. So even though this is difficult, you are moving as you process these things. You are moving into this spiritual wealth. This could also mean physical wealth, but I'm really feeling this wealth of the soul here, this abundance, and feeling successful in your spiritual endeavors, your path of the soul here. You're feeling successful. And you're starting to realize that spiritual wealth or wealth of the soul is much more important than monetary wealth. Monetary wealth comes and goes. The wealth of the soul and of the heart remains. So it does appear that you are achieving your goals here. And it may not appear like this at the beginning of the mid-month, but come the end, you are going to feel very accomplished here in whatever you're setting out to do. And this also speaks of dreams again. So do pay close attention to your dreams. Keep a dream journal, as there's going to be really important messages. And we keep a dream journal so that we can remember them. We write them down right when we wake up, because these memories tend to fade as the day wears on and we acclimate to our normal waking awareness. So that's why we write these things down. But the Spirit is providing you sanctuary here. And at the bottom, we have the Star Baba. Excuse me. So these universal truths are bubbling up to the surface here. There's an element of finding contentment in whatever level of devotion or spiritual act that you are performing at this time. Whether or not it is you achieve anything or you have a phenomenon happen, you're content in just the devotional ceremonial act, whatever your specific spiritual path may be. But you're finding a lot of focus in this. And this is renewing some of your hope and your faith that may have felt diminished at time. This is bringing in a lot of inspiration to you. And with the stars, this is saying do pay close attention to the planets, the transits, the moon phases, things like that, as the timing of these things are going to play an important role here as you step into this celestial wisdom. There's something about the fabric of the universe, a sacred geometry type of wisdom that you are coming into. But this is opening up some positive opportunities for you, whatever this situation is. And in this state of rejuvenation and renewal at this time. But you are finding progress and really stepping with divine timing, and this cosmic timing, and finding this light in the dark, and coming across these hidden teachings here. There's hidden teachings coming to you. All right. Thank you. Let's get 3 cards from the bottom split. Please give us a message for Capricorns for what is on their soul path for the mid-September to the end of September 2022. 3 cards, please. We have insight. Mind expansion. We have weathering the storm here. And at the bottom we have Aumzo. Here. I also want to remind everybody that I don't speak very much during my day-to-day life. These readings are probably the most that I speak in any one stretch. So do pay attention while there's moments of silence while I may be shuffling the cards. Pay attention to anything you might see in your mind's eye, intuitive hits, anything, a word that you might hear within yourself, song lyrics that you might hear, a motion bubble up, or anything you smell that reminds you of something, as this is all your intuition playing a role in this reading, as we are not together in the physical. I am connecting to your energy. So your energy is very much a part of this reading and here, and vice versa. So do pay attention to those. All right. So we have insight here. So this process and sifting through this, persevering through this, there is an awakening of your awareness happening here. There's a realization about yourself taking place. And with this insight, creating the clear vision to heed this inner call. And again, this is speaking of a renewal as you reflect within. This is going to create new ideas to bubble up. You may have breakthroughs, and you're going to have a breakthrough as you break through this devil energy. here and find more mental clarity, inner clarity. And it does appear you will be getting a lot of information from the spirit, from the divine, from the universe, ancestors, dreams. You're going to be receiving a lot of information. The word downloads comes to mind, but I really don't like the way that term is used. But that is the kind of energy that this is feeling like. But again, finding this inner truth and also new ways of thinking. All right. And we have mind expanse. So this is extending the mind beyond its normal capacity, this level of expansiveness, expansion. But this is also consciousness beyond the physical body, almost like minor astral projection here. And again, this would facilitate some new ways of thinking and new ways of perception here. This can also speak of a heightened psychic abilities and intuitive knowings. And this can spark some creative artistic expression like poetry and things like that. But really connecting with your guides and your spirits at this time. There may be some aspect of the use of magic plants, sacred sacraments at this time also, and spiritual sights, seeing into the spirit, into the fabric of the cosmos here. And so you're being poked and prodded here, but you are weathering the storm here successfully. So you're facing this adversity, you're standing strong, you're holding your own, you're standing your ground. And like this person, you're immovable in the face of this storm. You're tattered, but you're not torn. You're showing a lot of resilience and courage at this time. And this is definitely a test of faith, but you're weathering it. You're pushing forward through the storm. And then we have Zo. So there's an element of some of this realization that you're coming into is this true nature of yourself, this God self, if you will. I know some people don't like that, but that is what it is. But this is this, you find this place that you are merging with the divine, with the spirit. And this is creating this incredible release here. This is necessary. And allowing you to let go of some of these attachments and allowing you to shed the false. In a sense, this is marks like an end, but also a beginning here. You're finding your place beyond time and space here, beyond high and low or bliss and pain. You're finding this space beyond those things, beyond dualistic understandings. All right, thank you. All right, let's get 2 or 3 cards, please, for what is on Capricorn's soul path for the mid-month of September to the end of September. All right. Go ahead and take these. So, commitment. So you are committing yourself to persevere through this darker energy here. And you're really committing to this new beginning here. And this can also speak of a romantic commitment here. There's not a lot of other cards reading that way, but this kind of divine union, this commitment to this divine. And again, with this new sight and this new vision here, stepping forward. So winter sowing. So this may not appear to be the right season to sow your seeds of realization of a spiritual practice, but in fact this is the perfect season for you to sow these seeds. To grow towards the future here. And then we have the sacred feminine. So coming into this union with this sacred feminine, this goddess energy here. This goddess that is actually all of form here. The fabric of the cosmos is the divine feminine, is the goddess. But not only coming into contact with this sacred feminine, but embodying this goddess energy. Whether you're a man or a woman, we all have feminine and masculine aspects to ourselves. And so embodying this goddess energy here. And children of light. So remembering who you are, you're a child of light. But even the darkness is a child of light. Everything is born of light. Everything that is the goddess is born of light. Even the devil was created by God and is essentially an angel. Everything is born of light. Nothing is excluded. Nothing is excluded in this non-dual seeing. Everything is embraced. Everything is one. All right, please give us 2 or 3 cards, please, for our Capricorns. For what is Capricorn's inner climate like, inner landscape like on their soul path for the mid-September to the end of September 2022. Python. One more, please. 1 or 2. Okay. I just have to say, there has been a lot of owls in this round of readings. A lot of signs have gotten an owl card because there's various owl cards in these decks. All right. So we have the python. So just to start out, the snake represents this secret, sacred, ancient knowledge. This ancient knowledge of non-duality. And so this says discernment. So being able to discern what you are from the mind. This is what you're doing. This is this self realization. Being able to see that there might be elements of yourself within the mind, but that your awareness is ultimately not located in the mind. This discernment, this level of detachment, this is healthy detachment. This is not bypass. And transformation. You are going through this transformation and renewal. There is a lot of renewal energy taking place in the cards on the table right now. So you are definitely embodying this renewal energy. And then we have the gecko. Some of this fiery energy. So the synchronicities. So you are paying close attention to the synchronicities of your dreams and the happenings around you. And I would almost say keep a synchronicity journal or a section of your journal that is just to write down synchronicities that take place, because there's going to be a lot of them. But you're feeling optimistic at this time. Standing in your truth and finding more mobility as the month extends into the end here. Then we have the masked owl here. So this is speaking about insight. So we have 2 insight cards. So you are definitely having this greater level of vision within here. This is also the ability to see and navigate through the darkness. Finding this secret, sacred wisdom. And this is giving you some foresight into the future. And again, with the messages. So you have a couple cards indicating there is some, definitely the Spirit is communicating with you and bringing in these messages here for you. Then we have sea turtle. So beginnings, again, with the embracing this beginning. self-reliant. You're coming to this place where you are being able to just rely on yourself here, because you are starting to see and know who and what you are. And this journey that you're taking, that you have to persevere through this darker energy to continue on your journey. And this may feel like long and hard, but like a sea turtle, they span, in their journey from one place to another, they span great distances for their side and ultimately come up onto their paradise island beach, and find warmth there. And home. You're coming home to yourself. You may have been a little out in the world, but this time is causing you to come home to yourself here, and really finding something incredible. So let's get 3 cards, please, for our Capricorns for what is on their soul path from mid-September to the end of September 2022. 3 cards, please. Thank you. One more, please. All right. So this says, do not meddle in the affairs of wizards, for they are subtle and quick to anger. Now I love wizardry and magic and things of this nature, but this card is the card of get in where you fit in. And there's a sense that perhaps you were attempting to get in where you did not actually fit in. Now, that doesn't mean that you didn't resonate with where you were. They were probably lucky to have you there. But that this isn't your ultimate destination. And to continue on. And at this time, when you're being poked and prodded, and these shadowy things are bubbling up from the depths of yourself, you might feel this energy of like, and you might be saying to yourself like, wow, I'm such a freak. Like, I can't believe, blah, 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 like all these things that the mind tells. But do know that whatever you're going through, someone else, probably more than one, throughout history has gone through a similar something and dealt with the same issues. There's a saying, there's nothing new under the sun. Everything has happened. Every type of person has existed. Now, we all have our unique formations and things, but this is all to say that this is a perception of yourself, and that you're not actually a freak. Unless that's a freak of a good kind, and then maybe you might be a little freaky. So, but where you're at feels a little heavy at this time. It feels like unbalanced. Like, why are you poking and prodding me? Like, I've been doing what I need to do, and these things have not come to hinder your progress or to torture you. They've come so that you can transcend these things. And this perception will help balance the weight here, balance the scales. So let's get one or two cards, please, for our Capricorns. What is on Capricorn's soul path for the mid-September to the end of September? One or two cards, please. Okay, I'll do one more. I'm being asked to do one more. Really? Come on. Okay, you said one more. Pick the one you want. Thank you. Okay. So we have the Selkie here. So the Selkie is a shapeshifter. This shedding of the old skin is like a snake, shedding the old, coming into this new beginning. But in a sense, this energy of the universe poking and prodding you and you having to dip into these shadows is almost, in a sense, forcing this shapeshift, this recalibration, as you shape-shift into a new form here. Then we have the gate. So this is an opportunity, and you could almost see this entity on the other side of this gate, extending their hand out to you and saying, come with me. And this gate of the Umzo here. Step through the gate. Step beyond the gate here. Because there's something brand new as you step through this gate. And when you step through, it is like this spring water bursting forth with this fresh, clean energy here. This nourishing energy here. All right, let's get 3 cards, please. What would you like to leave Capricorns with for a final message for what is on their soul path for the mid-September to the end of September? What would you like to leave Capricorns with for a parting message? So we have 2 4s here. So 4 is the number of stability here. So as the month moves into October, you're starting to feel more stable as you have moved past this energy. You're feeling aligned, this chakra alignment. With the heart and the crown really highlighted here. Then we have the 4 of Wands here. So there's this celebratory energy with this. There is stepping into harmony here. And again, coming home to yourself. This also speaks of the community celebrating this with you here. Then we have the 2 of Cups. So again, this is speaking of partnership and mutual attraction. So as we move in, and with the commitment card, as we move towards October, you may be coming in contact with a counterpart of some sort, sharing your cups of emotion with one another here. And here at the bottom, we have the Six of Swords here. So this is a rite of passage that you must go through. But there is some attachments that need, and baggage that needs to be dropped overboard. With these swords need to be dropped off the boat to make this passage smoother. But it does appear you are doing that. So you are releasing this baggage here. And you're keeping one sword, and this is the sword of truth here. And you're really coming into this truth and coming into balance, finding this equilibrium, and taking this responsibility for yourself, but for your spiritual progress forward here. Because this Three of Swords here, this poke and prod has really caused some grief here. There's been some emotional pain, and it may have felt like heartache here. I'm not getting true heartache off of this, but this is painful. But you are moving from this 3 to this next 3. So 3 is the number of creativity here. And the Three of Cups is speaking of partnerships and collaboration, but really, again, with this celebratory energy here. And underneath that, we have the Ace of Swords here. So this is, again, with this sword of truth that you've held here. So definitely having these breakthrough moments of success and truth. And again, with this chakras aligned in the crown, as you see, this sword is bursting through the top of this crown. Having this awareness of truth that extends beyond the physical form here. So it does appear that even though you're being poked and prodded, and you're having to deal with this shadowy energy that may involve some fear and some restless nights, it does appear that you have aid in the spirit, in the astral, and that you are actually persevering and moving through this quite nicely, because this is actually a teaching moment. The universe is teaching you something, and this is this opportunity to shapeshift. So I think we will leave this reading here. Capricorns, I want to send you a lot of love and encouragement. During the end of September, this type of situation is never pleasant, never easy, but it does appear you are persevering through this successfully. So if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching. It really does mean a lot. And Capricorns, I'll catch you on the next go-round. Peace.